Hey everyone, welcome to Checkpoint. We're here as day 2, as E3 has been going on right now for the past 2 days technically, but this is actually day 2. Yesterday we covered the big 3 conferences, which was Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. Today we're going to be doing just the games itself. I'm JD, also known as S3 Prototype, and I'm here together again.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie, Metal Geek, how you doing?
Sir, it's good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
It's been 24 hours after the conference.
It's been a long time.
And also Fernando.
Also known as Nando, also known as Nano, also known as No, also known as O, also known as... There's just no more words.
Just becomes an emote on the screen. So we're going to kick things right off with Electronic Arts. You guys know them as EA. They came with a rush for Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. What do you guys think of it?
It's awesome. It's a lot of adjectives I want to say right now.
A lot of positive adjectives.
A lot of positive ones. I'm super excited for this game. I was really worried when LucasArts got bought out by Disney. They canceled everything that was on the plate. This is the one game that survived. So, and I really liked the trailer because it wasn't just a normal trailer. They showed some gameplay, but they showed
It almost seemed like it was like movie-esque, like behind the scenes.
Yeah, it was a behind-the-scenes developer thing, and it looks like it's really far along.
Yeah, there was some production value in that dev diary.
Yeah, there used to be.
What do you think of it, Nando?
I personally never got the opportunity to play the Battlefront series. Hey, I'm being honest here.
All right.
You don't look at me that face. But I know that everyone has been expecting to see something. And I've been following the news how they've been canceling a lot of things. And everybody's just been wondering, what are we going to see? Are we ever going to see anything? So I just feel very happy for the people that are excited to see this game. That yes, we finally are seeing there's progress. There's progress. There's things. They're showing us something.
This is definitely gonna lead to more Star Wars games down the future. It's gonna sell well.
Yeah, hopefully this gets a good reception and doesn't do as bad as Battlefield 4. Let's hope those problems are done and it paves the way for new Star Wars games like 13.
They haven't really announced the gameplay. It's always been multiplayer, but do you think there'll be a single player aspect to it?
There has to be, or a simulated single player.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Let's hope they learned off of Titanfall that you just can't do online. So
Titanfall.
Still relevant somehow. Dragon Age Inquisition was the next one on the chopping block. This game looks beautiful. It really reminded me of like a really, really, really detailed Monster Hunter. With this fight scene right over here battling this boss. A lot of people are saying this is a great revival to the original series, the way you can change modes from being strategic to or action paced. Have you played any of the Dragon Age games?
I played part 1, which I really loved, but the last one I tried to play was Dragon Age 2. It just felt very rushed.
Yeah, and so there was a lot of hostility about Dragon Age 2.
The BioWare rushing a game, that never happens.
Yeah, it's not their suit.
No. So hopefully this will be good. I mean, it's about time we have a good Dragon Age game. I mean, it looks beautiful. It looks great.
How about you?
I have to give you no, Bob. I have not played a Dragon Age game. I mean, you're gonna hear a lot.
What are you even doing?
I know. I'm a filler. I'm just here to exist.
You're here for the later end of the cards.
Yeah, I'm here for the later end. I'm here for the later end.
You're the seat filler tonight.
You know what? You be quiet, all right? But I guess the only thing I'm going to say again, and this is basically going to be my trend when it comes to a lot of these games. I know that, for example, Dragon Age is trying to, revive a lot of these.
Oh, games. It's alive and strong, but they're harkening back a lot of gameplay that the original players are used to.
I'm excited from what I've seen. I mean, I just looked at the trailer. I'm very excited. I'm very interested to try and
in Monster Hunter, it's not that. In America, at least, it's not a huge property like it is in Japan and Europe.
This could be like the flip side, the nega of
the nega.
This could be what flips around for them, and I don't know. It's just that style of gameplay is not just that popular here.
Yeah, since you said you were not into you haven't played any of these series, I'm with you on the same boat. I feel that I want to get into this. This trailer really attracted me to actually want to go out play the other one games just to lead up to this one. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I mean, just a quick summary overall from what I've been seeing. a lot of these games make me want to play this one. This one makes me want to, go into it. Same with the Battlefront. I want to go into these games because of what I've seen, and that makes me very happy. It's like,
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, mission accomplished. You got me interested.
You got
enticed me.
$60.
You enticed me. Yes.
So, interesting you said BioWare. Mass Effect is back on the floor. Mass Effect 4, they did a dev diary on it, really detailed about it, and you could see that they're putting their heart and soul into the game, just like the original 3. Have you played any of the Mass Effect games?
I never completed the last one, but I did play the first 2, and it's on my stack of games to finish. Just never got there. But yeah, I'm excited for the next one. I mean, they're always great games.
They're always raising the bar of how great the game is.
And I'm sure it's not very far in production, so it's definitely not going to be this year.
Yeah, if they can't put anything on the chopping block right now to show, we're looking late 2015
or 2016.
Yeah, second Christmas.
Right. Second Christmas. Do you think they're going to do the multiplayer aspect again, though?
I don't know.
How well did that really do?
They really immersed a lot of the outside of the game elements into there. They had the iPad game that had connotation to it as well. The multiplayer, who knows? People played it. People wanted to do it. They could bring it back. Maybe they'll just make it even better. So, but the dev diary wasn't all that bad. What'd you think of it?
From what I understood, if you can correct me on this, they haven't really said anything about whether or not it's going to be the same characters, right? I know it's going to be a whole new story. It's its own individual.
A very vague diary.
Yeah.
It's proof of concept, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
basically.
all I understand from what I saw was that it's going to happen, and like you said, we might not see it for maybe a year or two. But yeah, I guess I'm not really interested yet because I haven't seen enough of it to know, okay, this is going to be its own story. These are the characters that we've decided we're going to introduce new characters. I'm not really sure, but
big games like that, they need development time, almost like a high school career.
I don't have time.
Well, you got plenty of time, man.
What do you know?
But yeah, these take about 3 or 4 years to actually go into it, and just proof of concept right now. This is very, very pre-alpha.
Oh yeah.
So we may see a huge thing next year. It might be the winner of 2015 E3. Who knows? So let's briefly go over Sims 4. I know the Microsoft conference actually did some pretty lengthy discussion about Sims 4. Now you could not only control their movement or what they do or their personality traits.
Right.
Now it's your emotions.
How relevant is The Sims still, though?
Yeah,
I remember playing when I was like 14, maybe.
But now, I guess maybe.
Well, I mean, every game is for every different type of gamer. I mean, people will play something. I mean, look
Clearly, Kerry doesn't like his Sims.
No, I like The Sims. It's just, I'm waiting for
No.
the 50
I think we're
expansion pack to come out.
outside of their demographic when it comes to The Sims. But it's really interesting how they're going about this. This could be a stepping stone into how characters interact with each other.
As long as you can still build a pool and then take away any access to get out of the pool, I'm good.
You put them into depression inside one box with the telephone and have their friends come by and then walk away.
Jerry, you have issues. Get out of your box.
I can't.
I can't.
Yeah, this trailer was really weird too. I mean,
she was too happy when a certain someone just.
Yeah, Gladys came over, beat the crap out of the dude.
Oh, that was Gladys. Wow, what a mean lady.
I don't want her in my Sims town.
Like, she died, and she's dead.
No,
it's
he
a he.
died.
Well,
No, the dude died.
Yeah, the dude died.
I was laughing.
Seen the acting to this.
That whole thing went a dark turn really quick.
It really did.
Like, and the girl was so happy about it
Yeah, it was
too.
a happy dark turn.
And then they showed the characters after that. They're like, here's Death still. He's like a character in the game. You're like, hey Death, like Family Guy.
Their inspiration.
So let's flip this around. UCF 2014. UFC.
UCF.
Yeah. I was like, college?
Central Florida College, right?
Yes.
No. So now you get to play against or as Bruce Lee. This is one of the big titles that they were saying that this would strike more against him. It's hard for me to make the concept that Bruce Lee would ever lose to anything.
He has that legendary status now.
Oh, come on, bro.
Wait, what is it?
I know if that's not too soon.
I know.
No, but like Bruce Lee, everyone knows that Bruce Lee always wins.
Yes, yeah, yes, they went automatically. I mean, it's a cool gimmick. Honestly, I'm not too much.
I would hate to be.
But it doesn't look much different than the other UFC games that ever come out.
Well, apparently from other websites, they're saying that the combat's a little bit different. The grappling game now is actually a little different also. So it's a game within the game in the game versus Bruce Lee.
Okay. If you're a UFC fan, I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I've asked people around, I was like, are you excited for this? I was like, man, you get to fight Bruce Lee. That's it. I want to know if Chuck Norris is in here.
Oh, that's an unlockable character?
I don't know. It's either that or I'm making Chuck Norris. So would you guys play these games? I know I'll pick it up and give it a shot.
Maybe if somebody else has it and I come over to their place and they're playing it, I'll grab a controller.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll buy it.
It entices me enough to want to try to use Bruce Lee, but I don't know. I guess because I'm not a UFC fan, but I mean, I would like to.
I feel bad if I play Bruce Lee and I lose, like I would dishonor him. That's a high statue. It was like, I'm Bruce Lee. Oh crap!
You can't lose either.
I can't lose. So EA also put out NHL 15.
Next.
It looks good.
Yeah.
PGA Tour 15, they briefly showed just a couple swings and a battlefield course.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's totally left field.
Battlefield course, really?
Yeah, there's
it's like a fantasy course where, and you could just like, I guess, play in any type of field, but the one they showed so far was like a just battleship coming across.
It really reminded me of Outlaw Golf.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I love that game. Steve Carell was on it too.
Yeah.
Wow. Madden 15, who would have thought Madden was going to be here?
Back at it.
I mean, they have Madden every year? What?
Who would have thought?
That's the announcement when they skip one. Madden Mystery Year.
And FIFA 15.
But where's basketball?
Good point.
There's
no NBA Live.
Yeah. I
mean,
they
terrible.
They also dropped Tiger Woods from golf.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Well, we don't know why.
Tiger Woods, come on.
Maybe he's an unlockable character.
And the fantasy course.
With his wives.
Right.
He's in the battleship.
He's in the battleship. You're aiming for him.
No, he's aiming golf balls at you from the battleship as it's crashing down.
What a jerk.
Tiger Woods.
So Criterion Games also put out an unknown titled game, but it really reminds me of Burnout meets, remember Trick Style back in the day with the ATV and.
Oh, I did remember that game. Yeah.
Yeah, it harkens a lot of elements of extreme racing. That paraglider that I want to try, the squirrel suit.
Yeah.
Because God knows, I can't do that. No.
You could try.
I could try it and die.
The trailer just looks like a GoPro commercial.
It really does. Or Red Bull commercial.
Well, I do remember all those like '90s like radical extreme sports games that you used to come out with. So I guess maybe they're trying to bring that type of inspiration back.
Well,
those are fun though.
It's nice because it's no longer just, hey, this is just a car racing game. Now this is just a flight simulator or something like that. This is all extreme sports.
You get to jump, and then you get to go squirrel, then you get to go fast, then you get to go through the water, and then you get to go squirrel through the water, and then you get to go, I can't think of another animal. Crocodile.
Go crocodile.
Crocodile suit.
just squirrel suit into a crocodile. Game over. Credits.
And then you have to go through the crocodile, pierce through him out, and then get on your boat.
So it is Criterion, so I mean, you gotta give them credit because they know what they're doing.
They really know how to push their game, their racing games out. I'm really excited for this. When I actually saw this Dev Diary at first, before they announced the game, I saw the handlebars. I was like, this is Road Rash. It's gonna happen. But no, it's everything you could ride.
You know how long it's been since we've had a Road Rash game?
I know.
Promising it.
Yeah, they've been asking for it.
You've
been asking.
Yeah, there was a proof of concept on it, and then it got 86.
Yep.
There's archives on our That's Old show, but you've been asking for it. Episode 16, 37, 45.
And that's what you get for being the editor.
I think we have that many.
So Dawn Gate was also another game. It's the EA's mobile game they're actually pushing. They made an appearance on PAX East. So have you guys have any interest in playing this? I mean, Dota and LoL are huge games. Is there room for another MOBA out there?
I know other companies have tried, even with like Lord of the Rings tried one day. I mean, some of these they just fail. I mean, unless you're like League of Legends, you're not going to really reach that market.
Yeah,
It's hard.
League of Legends
has anything at this point really, gone up to that League of Legends status? Because, we don't have to really talk about that, but we know how big League of Legends is getting.
League of Legends is almost...
Is this trying to get to that status where it wants to compete in terms of, like, maybe bringing some of those league players to this?
It's kind of similar of, you harken back 10 years ago about WoW and all the MMOs that were trying to go up against it. They made a Conan MMO.
Look how many have failed, too.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I don't want to put it bad against them that they're trying to fail. But they're trying to... The way the dev diary was explaining that this one's different. This one's outside the box of what they're thinking, but yet recognizable for mobile players to get into. So,
I can't speak much for LoL players, but from what it looks like and from what you said, maybe we might have an issue of history repeating itself where LoL is already just established, its a fan base and its players, and there are a lot of people already invested into LoL. I don't know how many of them are willing to. I guess the ones that really aren't the hardcore players, maybe they want to give this a shot, but
yeah,
it's to be seen, I guess.
And I've never played one of these games, so I don't really have any place to talk from.
Starting to
You're
get into
snarky,
Smite, which is a third-person game, but we're not talking about that. But MOBAs, I think it's the beginning, a dawn of a generation. We're actually way into the day of MOBAs right now. And we're going to see the clones. We're going to see other ones. But there always is going to be a need to play a different game. And I think that's what they're reaching for, is if you don't like these games and you're tired of that kind of deal, try ours because it's there. And if you guys do want to try it, comment below. I have 2 beta codes up for you guys to grab.
Ooh, prizes.
Yeah, prizes.
Prizes.
Free stuff.
So yeah, comment below saying, hey, I want to play Dawn Gate, and I will reply back to you saying, hey, this is the code. Going on, Mirror's Edge 2 looked phenomenal. What do you guys say?
Edge is a game that's
parkour.
It's on movement.
It's
I mean, I like the first one. I mean, it was a very original game, so I'm looking forward. I mean, it looks like. How far can you really take the series, though? I mean, the first game, I mean, what can you really introduce that's brand new to that series,
Yeah, well, the dev were saying that we're working on the first elements of the game and mechanics and improving on that.
So it's probably really far away from production.
It looks surreal, even though this is concept work. The game looks great.
No, it looks great.
Lighting and shadows are amazing.
I think it needs more color.
You just want to sound smart. The lighting and shadows are amazing. The dynamics of the movement is just quite incredible.
But we're far away off from actually.
The geometry is nice.
We're far off from actually picking up and actually seeing
That's squares, though.
So cubes. Much square.
We're in the 3 dimensions.
But we're far off from actually getting some real gameplay out of it. We're just seeing how the engine is coming together with the new Frostbite engine. Yeah, you can't deny that the game looks pretty. Even the original Mirror's Edge looks amazing. So I'm kind of stoked about it. We talked about it briefly on the last show too. But that's one of the games you guys need to look forward to. I honestly say it's going to get awesome. Take my word for it.
I will take your word for it.
I will take your word.
Tone of the game applies to everything we do needs to be and again.
So, alright, Battlefield Hardline. You cannot get away from this name.
Payday?
Payday Extreme.
Yes.
Payday to the next
It looks
level.
cool.
Yeah.
You know, I actually I used to work with a guy when I worked at a video game company. And the guy who's doing the music and the sound effects works on this game. So I'm sort of looking forward to that, to see what he's doing.
I'm really excited because the fact that it's more than just 4 players doing a heist. It is now mobs of people. It is a 16 versus 16 game. It's a real Battlefield game that's now objectively based for a heist.
And you mentioned, I think it was like Battlefield is having its own identity because it's cops versus robbers kind of. That's the kind of style that we're going for.
And it's not just military now. I mean, they're really expanding themselves on this game, which is they haven't done that in a while. It was the same game over and over and over.
Yeah, I mean, with Battlefield 2, Battlefield 2029 or 2042, I think it was. The futuristic one, Battlefield 3.
But it was still all war-based, you know?
Yeah, and Bad Company as well. Yeah. I mean, they're shaping to be something. That's what their objective is. They want to be a different game. They want to be a better game from the last ones. Working on this architecture and being this.
Well, from what I saw, it looked cool. Like, I think if you're a cop, right, you get extra points if you actually arrest somebody. What was
yeah,
that's the deal. So
tasing them.
The beta's coming out soon as well.
The beta is like now.
Is it out already? I signed up for it. I haven't heard back yet.
We didn't sign up on it.
I guess.
Well,
not.
if you had a PS4, you could actually click on the icon itself of Battlefield 4, and you'll get into the beta access already.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it's just a matter of just looking on your PS4 and see what's up.
Do you have to have the Battlefield 4 game?
Yeah.
There's my problem.
Yeah. I tried getting into the beta on the computer, and like as soon as I went to log into my PS4 to actually get into it, the site already locked up and crashed.
Oh, yeah.
So Ubisoft has came out with some amazing games. They all look beautiful. The one that looked far best is Far Cry 4.
Oh, yeah.
What is? Have you played Far Cry 4? Did you say you did?
4?
3.
3. Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't been
No,
to the future.
tell me more about
this
4.
future. 4 is great. I loved 3. I mean, 4 still has that same look, but it's in a different environment. You can tell it's like in the Himalayas, and which was really cool. It's not just another island. But
You're sick of islands.
I am sick of the islands a little bit.
We need more terrain.
I'm sick of Far Cry Islands and Dead Islands and all those islands.
Yeah, Dead Island.
We're gonna move to mountains.
We'll get to Dead Islands pretty soon. It has a date for November 18th, so we are getting
So
this game.
that's soon.
Yeah.
Ish.
It's this year.
Yeah. Wow.
We're trying to do basic math here. It's like we're in June, November.
Just
That's like 18,
Math.
22 months.
by my count, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like the count.
So right after Far Cry, there was Just Dance.
I am
move on.
pumped. I need to talk
This
about this.
I don't know why.
Let's devote some time. Tell me
Let's
about
devote
Just
some
Dance.
time. I mean, they're gonna dance, and there's just.
I don't
it's
know
just
why
awesome.
we have this clip, but he's fucking rocking it.
You speaking to you, Carrie? Go to him. I think we're done.
No, but what's really cool about this is it's a party game. Everyone knows it's a party game, but you could actually use your phone to be a part of the dance move. So now everyone has a smartphone, right, Fernanda?
No.
Could join in the fun and just
Right.
log into the game and dance as a party all together. I mean, as a party-wise, it's a really cool thing. I really like the fact that you could
Okay, that's
just jump
scary.
into it. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Like, that dude is grooving.
He's speaking to you, Carrie.
That's-
Go to him.
yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, you'll go to
Anyway, The Division.
There you go. That's not a dance game.
No, yeah, the Tom Clancy The Division did a CGI time-lapse trailer. Really powerful. These guys know how to, make a good trailer out of this. In-depth story. We've seen gameplay of it. We know how it goes. Now we want to know how it actually plays out. Do you guys have a feeling you're going to be picking this up?
It looks like a lot of fun. So, I mean, Ubisoft. I hate to say it, but they do make great games, but sometimes it's not a day one pickup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always like a hit or miss,
Yeah.
or a cult classic all of a sudden.
Right.
Well, the trailer enticed me. I like a lot of story-driven games. The last one I played was The Last of Us, and that was,
You need to catch up on your games.
I gotta catch up, but what I'm saying is that looking at the trailer, from what I understand, is like, what is it, during apocalyptic times, and you're trying to...
It's an outbreak has happened in New York, and these are the survivors that are trying to get through the infection, if they're infected or not. And now you're facing, gangs that are stealing and robbing.
I've only seen this trailer. I haven't seen gameplay.
Yeah, they showed gameplay last year. It's very similar to the one this year.
Okay.
You're not really missing much. Just the game looks awesome, and it really pushes people to work together, and that's what I like a lot.
It sounds interesting from what you just told me. It sounds like something that I would want to play. I want to know about that.
Gameplay at Microsoft's press conference.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems interesting. The story seems interesting. The environment seems interesting. It looks like it has potential.
And the fact that it got pushed back, it doesn't scare me. I just hope they're polishing everything up.
Yeah.
Is it going to be this year?
They never announced a date yet.
Just a delay?
Yeah. So I don't hold my breath. As soon as we would see Second Christmas again, 2015.
Second Christmas?
Yeah.
Hashtag Second Christmas.
Hashtag Second Christmas, March. That's that February-March date.
Yep.
But that'll be going up against a couple other games too. So The Crew was another game. Have you guys heard anything about The Crew?
It's a racing game.
You are very perceptive, sir.
That's about it. They're supposed to be release title.
Yeah, and they pushed it back, and they're repolishing it. I mean, every excuse under the book, but let's not call it excuses. That the fact the game looks amazing.
It looks looks too fast.
The thing that they were
God, Carrie.
that's in Miami in 2 hours. No, but that's one thing that they were boasting about is like there's no load time. You just get on the track and you race.
And you can have like actual crews of people
Mm-hmm.
in like real time.
Crew.
Whoa.
Oh, I see what they did there.
Wait, time out.
Well, it's really cool because they showed it at PAX East, and you could be driving around, and your crew could be like, "Hey, we're going to start a race." You automatically teleport to the race start.
So you're
No loading time whatsoever. You're just there racing.
JD. So you're cruising. Yes. There's your card.
Oh.
You need it. Yeah, good.
Thank you.
No, but so you were saying, so you can basically go through races coast to coast, no load times, and you're
Yeah, the one
constantly seeing new scenery.
Yeah,
Constantly.
they were really boasting the fact that you could drive from New York to Miami, no load time whatsoever, and that's a 2-hour drive. To me, that's amazing because
That's not accurate.
I wish it was a 2-hour drive.
It's like, hold on, I'm gonna go get some pizza in New York.
Mhm.
No, but it's a 2-hour drive. It's a 2-hour race to begin with. That's amazing because it's never gonna be the same lap. It's no laps. It's all go
Yeah, that's true.
with different terrains and every single part of it. You could go in the mountains. You could be close to the beach. Who knows?
I mean, I get if you're like a race, you love racing games and stuff like that. I mean, I could see that being amazing. Especially like I think you could do like those Ironman matches and Gran Turismo and stuff.
Yeah.
But you would have to go through the
That's-
same.
that's one
This
thing
is
that they're
just
gonna
no.
do.
You're seeing new stuff constantly. You're gonna have to like It sounds amazing.
So I'm looking forward to it. The game's coming out on 11/11 this year. I hope that stays ironclad because this was
There's a lot of games coming on that date.
yeah.
Halo.
Yipes.
That's crazy.
Taxi?
Taxi.
Assassin's Creed Unity was also at the Ubisoft conference. That goes without saying, it's going to sell games, and it's now multiplayer.
What do you think of the time period in being in France?
I have not. I can honestly say I've dropped off of Assassin's Creed, but seeing this gameplay and the way the mechanics work in the new engine, I guess you could say, or the reworked engine,
Yeah.
everything you can walk into almost every building.
You can get stuck on stuff still.
Let's
Yeah,
hope
when
that's
are they gonna
I
fix
think
that?
I
They
hope
need
that's
to-
just an alpha problem.
See, I played Assassin's Creed 1, and then I've played 4, which is on the PS4, because I love the pirate aspect of it. But there's still a problem they haven't worked out. And you could see that in the gameplay footage they were showing. And, getting stuck on a wall or getting stuck on the crowd or whatever. But the sheer amount of people in the crowd during some of those scenes, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be
it's gonna sell.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt about it. And I've talked to a lot of people. It may pull them back into the franchise. For
Yeah,
the people that
I've heard
has
that too.
fell off. Instant scalability. I'm
you feel
digging the
about the
fact the game looks really awesome, and it's only next gen, to what I understand.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's about
so
time.
How do you feel about you can play multiplayer campaign, right?
Yep,
Is that what I
up to
understand?
4 people
How do you
in
feel
and
about
out.
I like that.
It's good because I hope people aren't feeling stale about the series. I know a lot of people have. This is a good revival to bring them back. The next game, the release date to it is October 28th. So everything is moving closer and closer towards that buy me everything Christmas.
Just too many games out at one time.
Yeah,
that? So we have Second Christmas and Buy Me Everything Christmas?
Yep.
We need a shorter name for that.
BM Christmas.
BMO Christmas.
BM Christmas?
BMO
No.
Christmas. Connect made a show, Shape Up. It's a fitness game.
I did see that.
We are not in shape, but
We're
we
in
are
a shape. We are a shape.
human shape, a really healthy human
Do
American
you think
shape.
that I mean it actually looks sort of cool, but it's one of those things where I'm going to buy that game and get in shape, and you play it once and you never touch it again.
Yeah, when you do a push-up, you're like, man, screw this noise.
One push. It's asking you for a movement.
It,
and you're
it
like,
sort
nope.
of felt.
No.
It sort of looked like Rock Band, but like you have to jump on the things at the right time. And
Yeah.
which could be cool, but
Valiant Heart made an appearance as well. It's a UBR framework game, similar to Child of Light and Rayman Legends. Game looks amazing. It has it really gets you in the feels.
Kind of had that Castle Crash feel to me, like in terms of how.
Yeah, well, the
does.
way it looks, but the
Yeah.
narration to it is supposed to be actual letters
Had
to
that,
people in
that
the
really
lore.
cool cel-shaded look that from like 10 years ago.
I could watch cartoons like this.
Yeah,
It's a
it's-
beautiful game.
Yeah.
It looks great.
So I want to talk about this in just a few minutes. Rainbow Six Siege. I am super, super, super pumped for this game.
Are you?
Yes.
I watched the trailer earlier.
What do you think?
Yeah, it looked like a Rainbow Six game.
Okay, so what sets this Rainbow Six apart from the other ones is destructible environments,
Yeah.
which is different for a Rainbow Six game, but to breach a wall, to actually use a drone to see what's going on in the environment, I mean, that's huge, and that's a great thing for, first-person shooters, team-based,
Yeah,
5v5
you do
shooters.
love team-based shooters, don't you?
Yeah.
Getting online with people and actually.
And that's the popular vote right now.
And you can break down whole walls, right?
Break down walls, floors, any kind of, really almost any surface in the game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is cool.
Strategic-wise, you can
So-
just mess somebody up. If they're,
Well,
like,
the gameplay is never going to be the same. You could take one objective in so many different ways to get the mission done. I mean,
In many ways, it's strategery.
strategery. So we're going to go straight into the third-party games. This man goes without saying, Batman Arkham Knight.
Batman?
Who is the Batman?
Clean yourself up over there.
Mike's gonna destroy me for not knowing who Batman is. Like, "Who's Batman again?"
Who's that Tony Stark-looking dude?
It looks great. I'm glad that Rocksteady's back in control of the game.
Yes.
Not that the last game was bad or anything, but it looks beautiful.
I like that. No, I mean, I didn't play Origins. I played Arkham City and Asylum, and just
And they
to know
all
that
stack one on top
it's
of the
back.
other.
Rocksteady's back, and they're gonna finish this properly. I'm excited. I'm really pumped. I can't wait for this game to come out.
Yeah. The fact, like, watching him get outside and seeing the draw distance to this game.
They're still popping though. I saw popping in the trailer.
Let's
so
hope it's
picky.
alpha.
Not unreal.
That Unreal Engine though.
You see, and what's missing out of this is just rings for him to jump into.
No,
They
that'll.
have AR.
They will have.
Oh yeah, the AR
Yeah.
missions. That's right.
They will have that, sir.
It's
I was thinking
just bad
Sonic rings. He had to go
exercises.
pick up Sonic rings while he has to go through.
And then
That's
Batmobile.
on. The
I,
Batmobile looks cool.
yeah, like I said, when watching all this, the particle effects, the actual gameplay, it's I don't think not one person is not pleased with this.
No, I'm pleased.
I like how
And
it's-
Scarecrow at the end, I was like, yes. I was salivating. I truly was. I was like, good lord.
I like how the Batmobile, it turned into the tank and it had that sidestep motion on it.
Uh-huh.
That was sort of cool.
So it brings a really good dynamic to the game. There's different scenarios.
But next year, no. They already pushed it back.
yeah.
Hey, if they make it good,
Well,
I don't care. I can
don't-
wait.
that's-
I can
that-
wait.
Rocksteady has a history of that. They did that with a couple of the other Batman games. So their delay is not a bad thing.
No.
They've always delivered.
I want it now, but I can wait because if it'll be worth it.
You always want
I want things, all right, man.
it. Just stop. Just give it to me.
Yeah, man.
You like Veruca Salt. You want it now.
Veruca Salt? Was that Willy Wonka?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was Augustus
that was-
Gloop.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Veruca Salt's
He's
dead.
wanting chocolate.
Yeah. Well, he wants something still. He wants to be.
Lara Croft, guys. Lara Croft, Temple of Osiris. It's a 4-player game. I'm stoked about this. I played the other Lara Croft games.
Temple of Light.
Yes. Super, super fun. Easy to troll your friends with. But now this is 4 players, so you have more people to troll.
Right.
More puzzles, more trolls,
More trolling.
more trolling.
I wonder what characters are going to, because they brought, the other Ubisoft characters in the last one. What are they going to bring into this one?
Yeah, that's true. And
Maybe we'll see Rayman.
oh my god. It was really weird to see the DLC, and you'll see what was the
Cain
deal?
and Abel.
Cain and
Abel,
Abel.
No,
yeah.
Cain and Lynch.
Cain and Lynch.
There you go.
We're going biblical up in here.
It's a bad duo altogether. But no, I mean, they got a game that works, and I'm glad that they saw it and they're actually going to put it to it. So is this going to be a standalone game? Is this just going to be an Xbox Live game or?
Oh yeah, it's
PSN
definitely
game?
going to be a DLC game or like a downloadable game.
It's
I mean,
just-
the last one was.
yeah, the last one was.
So,
I hope this one really does come out like now.
And you're saying
I wish it was
I'm
like
the one that
available
was thinking
soon. Wait a minute, available now.
Yeah, if more games were like that, like Dead Rising delivered. I'll be all over. So let's see who else we got at the chopping block. Evolve. Have you guys heard of anything of Evolve?
It looks cool. It's made by the same people that made Left 4 Dead, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an addicting game.
Have you heard anything of?
Not too
Evolve?
much.
Okay, so for the people that don't know, Evolve is a one versus 4 team-based game. So you 4 people, you have classes of the assault, trapper, medic, and support versus a creature. Now in this E3 announcement, they announced the Kraken. We've been kicking around the Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
But no, the fact that he flies, shoot lightning.
Some kaiju are gonna be in there.
Oh man, if they had downloadable mechs just to fight it.
But they announced, you actually get to play one of these monsters as a playable character.
Yeah, well that's the thing. It's 1 versus 4,
Yeah.
and the objective is if you're the monster, you go out into the wilderness and you start eating and killing things to grow bigger and even the playing field among these 4. So I got to play this over PAX East. This game this game is amazing. You're always at the constant edge of your seat that if you're the monster, it's like, oh crap, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
Did you play the monster?
Huh?
Did you play the monster?
No, I played as the medic, so
Did they see reloading a lot?
there is a lot of reloading. But not game-breakingly bad. Like if you're on the monster, it's constant go go go. This game already won from GameSpot 2015's Game of the Year, so that's already high marks already.
Looking forward to it.
I'm super stoked for this game. So who else do we have here? Smash Brothers. You guys heard of that game?
I never heard about that game.
Little
Nintendo
bit.
does that game, right?
Apparently.
Yeah.
And they announced Pac-Man. Pac-Man is now a character.
Pac-Man and Sonic and Mega Man and...
When I saw that
Who else?
screenshot, they had it like that was right after
I'm so
our show yesterday. When I saw that screenshot of all 4 of them, I was like, wait,
What?
I immediately was like trying to look for news about that. I was very excited to see Pac-Man on there.
And it's the Pac-Man from like the 80s animated series,
Mm-hmm.
which was really cool.
Yeah, and I like his ability.
There's
like,
a lot of Namco love in this.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he has like Galaga powers. I think I saw at one point like Sinistar. He actually has that as an ability or something. I was like, wait, you can control him? It's like I don't know, man. There's some crazy stuff going on there.
Yeah, and this footage right over here shows the 3DS version. So there's plenty of mini games and love for Pac-Man on here.
It's better announcement than the Wii Fitness Trainer character.
Yeah, it was well more received than that in the Villager.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm excited. I'm just excited to see Pac-Man on there.
I'm excited to see Mega Man.
Yeah, I know.
Mega Man's got some.
Oh,
real love.
his final final smash today. We get to see it in action in the
Yeah.
tournament. Oh.
At the Smash Brothers Invitational.
Yep.
So if you haven't seen it, you need to check that
Something
out.
of beauty. Something of beauty.
So Grand Theft Auto 5 got announced for the upgraded systems as well as PC.
Did you beat that game?
No.
How far did you get?
I got up to the part where it's the heist inside the tower and you have to get the guy out.
Would you replay it on the new systems?
And you see, I lucked out because I never finished the game, so I could pick up my game right onto the new systems. They're allowing you to take your game save from your previous
really?
systems and bring it to the new ones.
That is pretty cool. I did not hear that.
Cross-platform, too.
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm willing to bet it's all you'll save it to the cloud,
Right,
Rockstar's
right.
cloud, and they'll bring it back in.
Okay, that makes sense. You don't have to start from the beginning now.
Yeah, that lucks out for PC players too. If you only have a PS3.
I know they're doing that with the multiplayer. Wherever how far you got in multiplayer, you get to bring that over to the new version.
Yeah, I'm stoked for this. I hope it comes with all the content as well, and the money, because they had a lot of server issues before, and they kept on giving you gobs of money and stuff to populate your online game. So this is a good thing. I guessed wrong. I thought it was going to be a different IP for it, but who knows? So the next game is Borderlands: The Pre-Sequel. You guys like Borderlands?
I like Borderlands. I'm not as huge of a fan of a lot of people that I know.
Mhm.
Maybe somebody that I live with. But
Your wife?
my wife, yeah.
Yo, wife.
This game is made for her. I don't understand why they didn't go next gen on it. They can.
Well, they said that in the conference too. I went to their panel for the Gearbox panel in PAX East, and they said that that won't make sense for your install base. If your install base is on your current systems, why would you want to piss people off?
We'll do both. Do
Yeah, and-
current and last gen.
But you got to look at the flip side of that too. Now you have a last gen game on a next gen console.
Yeah.
And it doesn't live up to what the standards of the game are, and plus you may have to rework the architecture of the game.
Well, what do you think?
True.
Because I know you
I am
love your
pumped.
Borderlands. You love your
I am
Borderlands.
pumped. Getting to see, you get to actually play Claptrap in this one, and
That is cool. Yeah. The moon physics.
the moon physics, but the fact that you actually have to search for air. Now that would play different gameplays altogether too. You can't be out and all the way in the far just because you're the badass and you're overleveled. No, you got to stick with your team, and you actually have to progress together because of these air pockets. So you can't be, 10 miles away and be like, oh yeah, I got this, guys. Oh, I'm dead because I'm out of air.
That's pretty cool.
So and they showed gameplay of Athena, which is she ends up having like the Captain America shield with blades.
Nice.
So you could hold on to the shield and you could take more damage and you'll get more energy off of it.
Wonder how Claptrap is gonna play.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Me too.
So Bayonetta made the announcement also. That was also in the Nintendo conference.
I know people that have bought Wii U's just for Bayonetta.
I
It hasn't come out
would have
yet.
been one of them.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for actually owning one in the house already, I would have probably bought it just to play this game.
Now you get both games. Now you get Bayonetta 1 and 2.
And as well as not downloadable content, extra content for Bayonetta 1 for different costumes and different gameplay.
Oh, you can be Samus and
Samus, Link, and
Princess Peach.
And that's just all the chopping block. We don't even know if there's more content on top of that.
All right.
So, have you got to play it?
No, but I like the
Play
fact that they put the first one there, so they're telling me to play it. They're forcing me to. I might as well. I can't go against
It's
the
like,
game.
oh man, it's on the system. I
might
guess
as
I have to
well.
play it.
Yeah. They're forcing me to. I might as well.
So,
Giving it to me for free, so.
It's good.
must be nice. Mortal Kombat X made the appearance. I'm stoked.
I'm excited.
How far away are we from this game, though? That's my
It
question.
is way out there. It's been teased a 2015 date, so I'm guessing it probably if they did it right with the competitions and stuff, I could see second Christmas,
November.
November, maybe before that because you have your other tournaments that actually happen during the summertime.
That's true.
That would be your key time to release a game is before your tournaments to get your tournament
And they've
players to
only
be more into
right, and they've only showed 4 players now, 4 characters already.
Mhm.
You know, you got Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and then you have 2 new characters, which are totally different than we've ever seen before.
Yeah.
Actually, there's at the very end, you see an Aztec-looking guy
Oh,
drinking blood.
that's cool.
I want to be Aztecan.
And
You want to be drinking blood?
No.
Yeah, you should think about that.
They introduced Injustice Physics, so now you could grab elements from the
Yeah.
level and hit the other character and combo them in. I think it's a nice touch. It pushes the gameplay further now. It's not so much of the, standard side fighting game.
Yeah.
it does look great. I mean,
Oh yeah, especially with the X-ray moves, you could actually
Yeah.
see the organs and bone crushing, and
it's gory, man. This game is gonna be brutal.
I'm happy.
I'm just-
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
excited to
happy
see
that
more.
we've got that gore back.
This is definitely gonna earn us MA rating.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for more content. I'm very excited though from what I've seen so far.
So, did you guys see the Dead Island trailer?
I did. It was funny. No gameplay.
No gameplay. I hold great regard for the guys the marketing department for Dead Island. Deep Silver knows how to, market their games. Look at Saints Row. Saints Row 4 was huge on their release, and now Dead Island 2.
The trailer for the first game was very serious, and this
Yeah,
one's
and it
like,
pulled a lot of people in just on that cinematic
and
trailer.
what does the trailer for this game teach you? Don't go running.
Yeah, don't go
Especially
running.
when there's zombies around.
So you're trying to promote
It
non-fitness?
really,
Non-fitness
it really
in the video
just
game.
Open your
Look at that.
eyes
See
when
what-
you're actually.
See what
jogging.
happens when you go running?
Like, how
See
loud
what happens
how
when
loud
you-
are those headphones? Like, what kind of headphones they can just like
They're
isolate
not
outside
beeps,
noise?
I can
and-
tell you that.
Those are not beeps, sir. They're little pods that are better than any.
And just open your eyes. Who jogs with their eyes closed?
Who doesn't trip on himself with their eyes closed? It's like,
Oh, it's getting real. That's how I feel.
See, that's what happens when you run.
That's what happens when you run in Texas.
oh,
Yeah,
because it's
sir.
hot. I get it now.
Yep. Ah.
Yeah, joke.
Okay, so Mario Maker
It looks like a cool concept.
You remember seeing those YouTube videos where it's like the worst Mario levels developed for the game? I think they're actually giving you the power to do it.
It sort of reminds me of like it has that Mario Paint. Remember how everybody was just putting all this stuff? This is pretty much what I see happening.
It can't be an expensive game.
Okay.
You know, I mean, you can share levels and all that kind of stuff, but
it is what it is.
It has its appeal. I think whoever wants to play it is going to have a lot of fun with it. I can only do so much building my own personal levels and stuff like that. I like build the level for me, and I'll just take it
I come to the game for entertainment. I don't build the game for entertainment.
I don't make my own entertainment. What am I, a savage?
What do I read books?
Books?
Wow.
So we have TVs.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're going to wrap it up now. Thank you for tuning in, guys. This was day 2 of Checkpoint. Like I said, if you want to get those Dawn Gate codes, comment below, say, hey, I want to play Dawn Gate, and I'll contact you, personal message you, Google Plus you, what have you, to find out a way to get those codes to you. Thank you, Carrie Metal Geek, for joining us. Fernando, Nando, no.
No. You gotta put that. You gotta put that noise, the sound effect.
Check out That's Alt soon.
Yes, check out That's Alt. We're actually going to start filming soon again.
Don't read books. I think that's what I got from this.
It will be up.
No, read books.
It'll be up early.
Be like us if you don't read books.
Sometime maybe late or during. It's going to happen next week, so stay tuned to the channel. My name is JD, also known as Prototype, and we're out.
Out. Oh, you didn't do the thing like, oh.